is about to begin. You paid good money at the door. Get ready for a real good show. If you want to have a real good time with me tonight, you gotta move like crazy, dancing in the pale moonlight. We can all get down, spin inside out, I'm telling you. If you really want to groove, you gotta make a move.
The maiden voyage of the Make a Move podcast. This is our episode 0. It's going to be our introductory, the very first thing that anybody hears from us podcast-wise. We've been putting out content that's teasing it and everything. And so I'm Rylie Mills, and I am joined by Kirk Zeller. And together we have formed and came up with the Make a Move podcast.
Yeah.
So, so this episode, what we really wanted to do was just kind of give everybody an introductory, who are we, why are we doing this, and what's our story to kind of kick it off, and then we'll go into these episodes as we go. So, with that being said, I don't know, we kind of want to talk about like why we're even doing this first, maybe like.
Sure.
What are we doing? What is Make a Move?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can talk about the inspiration for it and how it came to be, and I think that's a great place to start.
So I guess, Kirk, what does Make a Move mean to you?
Make a move means, it really simply means just take initiative. Get out there. Start working towards living your dreams. There's so many people make excuse after excuse after excuse as to why they don't live their dreams, and they just keep waiting, and they wait for that dream day when they're going to win the lottery and make a bunch of money, and they can quit their job and live what their true dream and true passion is. And I think, making a move is really about making movement towards living your dreams. And it doesn't have to be quit your job and go right to it. It can be more like, study in the evenings. Set up a side business. If you're a musician, hone your musical skills, perform in the summers and on weekends and the evenings, and start living towards that dream. If you're an actor, even if you can't make it to Hollywood, start doing some local theater stuff and start moving in the direction. It's really making a move towards your dream.
Right. And that's definitely my example. And too, and maybe not so much, deciding between, well, I can't quit my job to do this, and obviously that is part of it. Mm-hmm. But even take it even down to even like a more cellular level, mm-hmm. that it's maybe you have an idea for something and you're just thinking, wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But people
don't take the initiative.
They don't even
further than that
to try to do it. And so that's where Make a Move for me is. Maybe, I'm not going to quit my job, but I'm just to have that a little bit to, we maybe have an idea of I'm going to make cartoons, mm-hmm. and I could start drawing, I could do this, I could do that, but then you're like, well, football's on,
yeah,
so that to me is what it is like, separating what I like to do from being motivated and mm-hmm. being proactive and not waiting for opportunities to come knocking on your door, because what you'll find out is
cultivate them,
and they won't. Nobody just sits there, even though from outside perspective you can say well, that guy over there just has everything handed to him. And that's probably not the case.
Probably cultivating those opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So definitely that's the scheme of it.
And I think that, a lot of people tend to make excuses like I can't get there because I don't have a degree, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. Mm-hmm. But oftentimes, if you think creatively, there are other ways of getting there. And maybe if you don't have the degree and you do think it is absolutely necessary, maybe you go out and you start studying in the evenings. You take a course, this semester, maybe 2 courses next semester. But really to just start moving in the direction of what it is that you ultimately want to do, because it's easy to sit on the sofa and grab the remote and find yourself there 5 hours later and not having done anything. It's partially about the taking initiative and having the discipline.
Right. And the other cool thing about this that I think is with specifically me and you is we both have taken those different options. So you went and did more of the academic, studying abroad and all that, where I was like, when I was in school and thinking of that kind of thing, like I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew that going to a college per se
wasn't your path.
It wasn't right. I didn't know what was right, but I knew that was wrong. And at the time, it was the scariest thing ever because all your guidance counselors and your peers,
conventional wisdom is that's what you got to do,
are telling you that you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And but as time has went on, I've come to realize that I made the right choice.
Yeah.
And but we'll get more into that. I think we want to hear more about Kirk Zeller and where Kirk Zeller started.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I actually started right here in this town, in Ravenna, Nebraska. More specifically on a farm about 7 miles south of Ravenna, Nebraska.
Hey, Rylie here. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Make a Move podcast. For more content, check us out on all major social media platforms and makeamovepodcast.com. Until next time, get off your butt and make a move.